Backup Smart Help Video Run Tasks. Once you've created your task list and set up your accounts, then it's time where you can actually run the tasks. So you can either run the tasks as a scheduled event or you can run the tasks as a manual event. So I'm going to show you both methods here. If you want to run as a scheduled event, you have to set your settings down in this location of the software here. These are the scheduled event areas. This area up here is the manual area in here. So essentially, if you want to do an upgrade to WordPress, for example, or some other piece of software that you might have, the idea would be is that before you do the upgrade, you might want to take a manual backup of your database or of your files as at a snapshot point in time, instantaneous. That's where you would use these manuals. So if you had both all files and databases ticked, and you came over here to this particular task, if we take Oz Wargaming as an example, I can do a right click in the task pane area and I can run that particular task. And it will, because it says here on this particular schedule that for manual tasks, I'm going to collect all files and databases. So rather than do that for the example point of view, I'll just take the databases. So when I'm ready to do a manual run of Backup Smart, I simply make sure Backup Smart's open in front of me. Right click on the task pane, or up here in the backup task menu, I can select to run all tasks, run a selected task. If you hold the control key down, you can select multiple tasks and run selected tasks, or you can run an individual task. So I'm going to run this task here, Oz Wargaming, and as you can see, it's going to go off, connect to the particular server where that account is held. It's going to log into cPanel. Backup Smart simply automates what you would do manually by logging into cPanel, going to the backup download page and downloading what you tell it to download. And we have set in the schedule that it's only supposed to take the databases, so it's only going to take the databases. We have down here a progress bar, and you can see it's downloading file 1 of 2, and at the moment it's up to 5 megs. So once the first file finishes downloading, which is this particular case, it's a PHP BB database. Once that's finished downloading, it will then switch over and download the second file, which is an OpenX add database. So then it will download that one as well. And once it's complete, it's finished and done. Task complete. That's it. End of story. You've just automatically logged into cPanel, downloaded your backups. It's that easy. If you wanted to run these on the particular schedule, as you can see, what I've itemized here is I have ticked Monday through Sunday, always take the databases every day. If I wanted to on Thursday get all the files as well, then I can do that. Or if I might want to do a Monday and a Friday of all the files. Files don't change very much, so it's always a good idea to do it once a week or once a month. And that's what this day of the month is down here. So for instance, if I wanted to do a backup on the 7th of every month, and each particular task could be done separately. So for Oz Wargaming, I could do it on the 7th. I'll get everything. That's files and databases. You can only, if you choose a day of the month, and the scheduler comes around to that particular day of the month, it will take files and databases. You don't have a choice. It's going to take everything on that particular day. So if in Affiliate Page Pro, I wanted something different, I could schedule it so that on the 8th, it takes everything. And then I could do a Wednesday or databases every day. Same thing. So you can pick and choose the schedule that you want to suit you and your particular application. Everybody's different. Everybody has different needs. So the concept here is that in your settings, you can set a schedule a start time in here, and you can pick any time that you like. And if you have it set to, if you have it set to only on failed tasks email you, then every single time that the scheduler takes off and does its duty, then if there's anything wrong, it'll send you an email. Or you can have it so that you get an email every single day and you can simply look through that email to make sure everything's fine. And it's all done for you. Or you can load up Backup Smart, open it up. So instead of being minimized down in the system tray, you can open it up like this. and you can check the status of what's happened. And that's running the tasks. So what we can do now is if I run one of these other tasks, I might just run both the remaining tasks and run them now. If I open up where I've told it to back up to, so if I show you the properties, here's my location. So on my desktop, it's actually creating directories where I tell it to. So it's based on the name of the task, in this case Oz Wargaming, and as you can see here, it creates a folder based on the date and the time that the backup has taken place. So if I go into that, I can see my two databases that were downloaded before, my OpenX database and my PHPB3 database. They're both there. There's the size of them there. So they're not small, but they're quite large text databases, those ones. But if you had have downloaded files as well, they would also be in here. So here's another database that's been downloaded for Affiliate Page Pro, which is currently being done right now. And if I go through Reputation Smart, I wonder what happened with Reputation Smart there. Let's have a look. Make sure I got everything right. Okay, I don't actually have databases for Reputation Smart, so that's okay. And essentially that's what you have to do to run the tasks. Very, very simple.